Hey Tony, it's Melissa with West Coast Connects. We spoke to you earlier this week, and I just wanted to take a quick minute and shoot over that video as promised. So I'm going to go through a few things and give you some tips and tricks on ways to increase your online presence and get to the first page of Google. So I pulled up your website here. It looks really nice. You have a lot of great call to actions, and the layout's great, like lots of great pictures. But one thing I can tell you about Google is they love to see a lot of content. There's basically three things that you can do to help rank your site and get you to that first page of Google. It's content, citations, and backlinks. And Google has what's called crawlers. So they're crawling the internet, searching and ranking those results. So they're looking for the services that you offer and the areas that you serve. And those will be included in your keywords. So you want to add as many keywords as possible within that content. Things like roofers, Fayetteville, North Carolina, roofer companies, Fayetteville, North Carolina, things of that nature. So when we go and do a Google search for one of those keywords, roofing contractor, Fayetteville, North Carolina, what comes up first is the Google ads. So these are all the companies that are paying per click. And then when we scroll down a little bit further, this is what we call the map pack. So it's super important to get into the top three of these, which you guys are number one, which I'm super happy to see. That's really great. You're probably getting a lot of phone calls in just from your Google business profile alone. So that's great to see. But you also want to be in the top on the organics listings because that's going to be getting in a lot of the phone calls as well. And I believe you guys were on the second page of this. So you really want to try and get on this first page because imagine if you're in the top in the map pack and the top in the organics listing, you're going to be getting tons of phone calls in just from your online presence alone. And you're not going to have to pay all those outside lead services like Angie's List and Home Advisor and things of that nature. You'll be getting enough phone calls coming in just from your website alone. So let's go take a look at this number one guy's website, Advanced Roofing Solutions, it looks like, and see what they're doing and why they're on the top. So here is their website. It looks nice as well. Has some pictures, call to action here, a little bit of content, but I can tell you right off the bat, they really don't have enough content on their site as well. So they'd be super easy to beat out content wise. But obviously there's a couple of other things that go into it as well. So I use a program called Ahrefs, and it goes in and analyzes and lets us know what we're up against and what you need to really do to beat them out and steal their spot in that top position. So this is the UR and the DR rating. These numbers are super important when it comes to Google. The UR is going to be how much Google trusts your site, and the DR is how powerful your site is. The UR is typically raised by citations. So a citation is any directory where your business name, address, and phone number is listed, and you want all of those addresses, phone numbers, and the company name to match exactly with what your Google business profile is listed as. That makes a huge difference. So you want to make sure all of those numbers and addresses match. And the UR is typically raised by citations. So the more citations you have, the higher you're going to rate on this UR rating. The DR is typically raised by backlinks. So what is a backlink? A backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your website URL. Google sees it as a popularity contest. The more backlinks you have, the more popular you are, and the higher they're going to rank you on that listing and get you to that number one spot on their number one Google page. So you can see here, they have 254 backlinks coming from 66 referring domains, but not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to make sure that you're always grabbing quality over quantity. You don't want to get backlinks from super spammy sites that don't have anything to do with your scope of work at all or your services that you offer. So you can see they have 66 referring domains, 166 keywords, and all of those three things combine, the content, backlinks, and citations, it's bringing them 185 people that are viewing their website per month. So if we go and look at some of the keywords that they have on their site that they're ranking for, you can see this is why they're listed number one, or it's a lot of the reason why. So roofing companies, Fayetteville, this is the volume. This is the number of searches that specific keyword is getting per month. So they're getting 500 search volume, 250 for that one, 300 for this one, 200. So you want to make sure that you're grabbing some of these keywords that they have on their site as well, because you always want to, the name of the game is just to beat out those competitors. All right, so if we go take a look at your site, you're actually not doing bad at all. It'd be actually pretty easy to outrank them and beat them out if you probably just add some higher quality backlinks that are really giving you power, add some of those keywords that we talked about to your content, and you can boost this number up from 101 to, over what they're getting. Yeah, because they're getting 185. So you're really close to getting into that top position. Just a few little kinks and adjustments here and there, and I think you'd be in really great shape and getting to that #1 spot on the Google page. All right, Tony, I hope that you found this helpful and you can find the time to implement some of these strategies. Please feel free to leave me some feedback on the email, or you can reach out to me directly if you have any questions at all. Again, my name's Melissa, and my number is 321-225-2694. Have a great night.